What's up, punks? Welcome back to another video, and today I reversed the overall of one player on each NBA team. And this video is inspired from NBA2k23, so if you've seen this video, it's inspired and taken from him, so thank you for the idea, and I'm going to give credit to you because you did this. And what that means, I'm going to give an example. So Joel Embiid is a 97 overall, and if I decide to switch his overall, I'd switch him to a 79 overall because I would switch the 7 to go first and then I go last. I think you get it? But yeah, you go from a 97 to a 79. And I did this for one player for every single team, and some players went up, some players are down, but I'm going to tell you right now, majority of them went up. I didn't watch the full NBA2k video, so if there's some of the same players, and I watched like the first couple minutes of it, and I said, this is a good idea, so I'm gonna use that. So thank you for the idea, even though I don't know if you want me using this because it's your idea. But yeah, so some of them might be the same, but yeah, I didn't watch the full video. I got maybe like a quarter way through, that's it. And I went till like he didn't even like start like choosing players. I just like started watching just to see how you would do it, but I didn't even see what players he chose. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, whether it's 2K challenges or any fun content for NBA 2K, or it's just NBA content in general, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button because it really does help me. And yes, by the end of February, you got 3 days left. It's February 26th as of recording and uploading this. So yeah, you better hit the sub button and get me to 250 subscribers. That's my sub goal for February. We're about 20 subscribers away. And yeah, we're 20 subs away from 250, and I believe we can get 20 subs in like 3 days. So I believe we could do that, so make sure to hit the sub button, leave a like before we get into this. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to go through every single team, and you may have noticed right now for the 76ers, I chose Mac McClung. He was a 68 overall in this game, and he was on a two-way contract for the 76ers, so I said, I'm gonna change that. Now he's an 86 overall, and yes, they have 3 guards with James Harden, Mac McClung, and Tyrese Maxey now, and D'Anthony Melton and Shake Milton. So I don't know how this rotation is gonna go, but that's up to them. Actually, I'm gonna see what the rotation. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see each team's rotation. And I'm gonna do that. So this team has Mac McClung starting at the point guard, Tyrese Maxey at the shooting guard, and then James Harden coming out of the 6-man spot. They want him coming off the bench for Mac McClung. They said he won the dunk contest, so let's start him. And then now we're gonna go to the Bucks, and yeah, I brought up, who did I bring up? Oh, actually, I actually lowered a player. I lowered Grayson Allen because screw Grayson Allen. I don't like him, so I put him down to a 76, or no, a 67 overall. He started out as a 76, and I lowered him to a 67 because screw Grayson Allen. I'm a Chicago fan, and he injured Alex Caruso, and I didn't like that. So, and next team is the Bulls, and we need. Well, I mean, I like Vooch. It's just we want Andre Drummond, so. And he is an A+ 3-point shooter now, so we have more shooting from another center. But hey, no shots to Vooch. I do really like him as a Bulls fan, and he's doing pretty good. And he brings value to the team with the scoring and doing all the stuff that he does. But having the chance to get Andre Drummond be a 97 overall on a 1-year deal, that's some crazy stuff. And yeah, and the next team is the Cavs. I brought up another two-way guy. I just forgot to sign him for the remainder of the season. It's Mamadi Diakite. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I don't think I did. It's Mamadi Diakite. I think I might have. No, that's definitely not right. But he was a 69 overall, and now he's a 96 as the new best player in the entire team. And he's taken Jared Allen's spot. So I didn't even look at the rotation for the Bulls. I didn't do that. So yeah, they want Andre Drummond and then Nick Vooch becoming the 6-man. I mean, they could do something like this, but yeah, the starting lineup that they've been running since they signed Patrick Beverley. They've been starting. Well, Lonzo's out, so they've been starting Patrick Beverley, and then they've been putting Alex Caruso at the 4. So I'm not gonna change it. They run what they want, but yeah, they've been putting Alex Caruso at the 4. Just for starting him there, and Patrick Williams has been coming off the bench. Next, we go to the Cavs, and their starting lineup is He's coming to be the new center for the team, and then Jarrett Allen is being the sixth man. Next up, we move to the Boston Celtics. This one might have been nice. Yes, it was very nice. I put Al Horford at a 97 overall. And yes, he's the new best player on the team. He's ahead of Jason Tatum, and their rotation is looking like they're putting Al Horford at the 4. Yeah, this team is going to be crazy defensively, like crazy defensively. I mean, they have a defensive player of the year with I almost said DeMarcus Smart. It's Marcus Smart. I don't know why I almost said DeMarcus Smart. Yeah, but he won defensive player of the year last year, which is crazy. And then they have Al Horford, they have Robert Williams III, and then they have everyone else who plays good defense on this team. So yeah, big improvement for the Celtics. They just got even better. Now for the Clippers, I said, what if they got an even better point guard? I gave him an 87 overall, Bones Highland, who's going to be the best shooter on the team now. And I don't even know what his attributes are. Let's look. He has a 93 three-pointer, and I don't know what his playmaking is. I don't know if it's going to be better, but he's pretty fast. So 85 pass accuracy, 86 pass IQ, and then pass vision 81. So it'll be a... let's look at the rotation, actually. They want him starting at the point, and then Russell Westbrook being their sixth man, so I don't know how that's going to go. And then next team is the Grizzlies. I said screw the Grizzlies. And then I put, where did I put him? Where is he? Oh yeah, I put Ja Morant. He's a 94, and I said screw Ja Morant, and I put him at a 49 overall. So, yeah, that's what's going to be for the Grizzlies now. Nothing much to say there. Next up is the Hawks. I give him an 87 overall rookie, AJ Griffin. Yeah, he's going to come up and help them at their small forward spot. He's going to take DeAndre Hunter's spot. Yeah. And he's going to be their probably one of the best rookies. Wait, hold on. I think I might have increased one more rookie on this team, but in the entire NBA, but we'll see that in a minute. But AJ Griffin, 87 overall rookie. Next up, the Heat. I put Kyle Lowry back in his prime self. I don't know about prime, but 87 overall, and yeah, he has an 88 overall three-point shot, and he could do all the other stuff like that, and he could play make. He's gonna be better Kyle Lowry than what they wanted. So their rotation is of course gonna be the same exact one that they've been running. And did I look at the Hawks rotation? Yeah, AJ Griffin's gonna be starting, and I didn't even look at the Grizzlies rotation. Tyus Jones is taking that spot, and of course Ja's not gonna get any minutes because he's a 49 overall. And if we move on to the Hornets, I put JT Thor at a 96 overall. He was the worst player on the team overall-wise. I was thinking of putting Gordon Hayward at a 97, but I said, why not give him JT Thor? I did that just because, and then their rotations, looking at JT Thor at the 4 spot. I don't know what I just said there, but I said something that was not right. But yeah, Gordon Hayward is a 97, would have been crazy, but guess what? You got JT Thor now as your best player on the entire team. Next is the Utah Jazz. What did I do here? I did something. Did I not switch anyone on the Jazz? Or unless I skipped over them. Oh. I jumped completely. He was the best player. Kelly Olynyk. I made him an 87 overall. I completely thought that was Lauri Markkanen. I was just looking at the overalls, and I thought there was going to be a big change, and I thought Lauri Markkanen was an 87. I'm like, why is there an 87 and 86? But Kelly Olynyk is the new best player in the Jazz, and he's an 87 overall. Nothing to say here. We move on. Actually, let's look at the rotation for the Jazz. He's their starter. It looks the same, so nothing really to see there. And then let's move on to the Sacramento Kings. Malik Monk, 97 overall. He had 44 the other night. I think it was 44. Won the second highest scoring game in NBA history against the Clippers. He had 44 off the bench. Kawhi had 44. De'Aaron Fox had something like that. He was crazy, like 44 and 12. There was a lot of 40 points in that game. So, and it was like 176, 175, or something crazy. And yeah, hopefully he's starting now. Yes, he is. And next up is the Knicks. Don't know what did I do here? Oh, I put Josh Hart up to an 87. Why not? And he's going to be, of course, going to be the new starting small forward. Move on to the Lakers. This one was interesting. I put Austin Reeves up to a 97 overall, and of course he's the I'd say he's the best shooter on the team. And yeah, and I was thinking of putting oh gosh, wait, what'd I do? Let's go to overalls. I was thinking of putting like Scottie Pippen Jr. in 86, but I just chose Austin Reeves just because, and this lineup is really looking scary now with this. Look at this. This is really looking scary. So next up is the Magic. This one was pretty fun because they're all young. I put Bol at an 87 overall, and yes, he's going to be amazing. He's the best player on the team now overall wise, and he's getting 38 minutes of action a night. Next up to the Mavericks. I said screw Luka Doncic, and I put him at a 79 overall. Now it's Kyrie's team. Luka said, I got the bag, and I'm not going to play well. This is Kyrie's team. And yeah, he's in MVP conversations, but not anymore because he's a 79 overall. And that's, you might have an idea for this one. Cam Thomas, 97 overall. And he's going to be getting buckets for a 1-year minimum deal or around that. Next is the Denver Nuggets. Who did I put here? Oh, Bruce Brown, 87 overall, just there for things. I increased mostly a lot of people. TJ McConnell, 87 overall for the, he's actually starting, and then Tyrese is at the 2. So, yeah, this is what they're going to be doing. And then Pelicans, they got even better. I put Herb Jones as a 97 overall. He's going to be, he's one of a kind. All of them are one of a kind. All the guys that increased or decreased, well, I don't know. All the guys that increased to like a 97 overall are going to be one of a kind. Yeah, you get that. I don't know why I brought that up. But he's going to be an amazing defender, and he's going to be amazing everything because he's the new best player on the team. Next is the Detroit Pistons. You're going to like this one. Maybe. I don't know. I put Marvin Bagley up to an 87 overall. I was thinking, oh, put Jaden Ivey to a 97. No. I want to see Marvin Bagley succeed. I want to see him do well, so I put him in 87 overall. Next up, the Raptors. Chris Boucher, 97 overall. And he's already... I just felt like I needed to do Chris Boucher. Now he's the best player on the team. Next up, I put Tari Eason as the best player in the Houston Rockets. He's going to be an 87 overall rookie. And then next up, Trey Jones, 87 overall, he's going to be a great playmaker like his brother, I assume. He's, in the second year. And then I said, screw you, Chris Paul. You're not going to be able to get a ring. And if you do, you're not going to be able to play. So you're not going to be able to do anything. You're not going to earn it. And I lowered him to a 68 overall. Next up, OKC. I raised Poku to a 97. And I haven't even been looking at the rotations, but that doesn't matter. And then, yeah. Next up, T-Wolves, I gave you Jaden McDaniels as an 87. What I was thinking about was raising Naz Reid to an 87 and saying, here's another good center. They would have Cat. Hold on. Yeah, they would have Cat, Rudy Gobert, and Naz Reid above it, around an 85, and now they're all being centers. So I was thinking about doing that, but I said, I'll give you Jaden McDaniels just to be nice. Blazers, who did I do? Did I lower someone? I lowered Cam Reddish. I don't know why, but I just did that because no one else was interesting on this team, and I didn't want to lower anyone else. I don't know. I was thinking about lowering Yusuf Nurkic because I don't know why, but he would have been a 28 overall, and I couldn't go that low. So I just did Cam Reddish. Don't get mad at me. Golden State, Kevon Looney is now the best player. He's ahead of Steph Curry, and their team is going to be looking better, just by a little bit. Last team, the Wizards. Daniel Gafford now tied with Kristaps for the best center. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. 87 overall. And let's get started. Well, first, what I'm going to do is switch back to the Bulls because I have all the simulation stuff on there. So we're going to get started. And we're going to see how these teams are doing. Bulls are starting off bad. Bulls are not doing good. They won one game against the Spurs in the first 2 weeks. And Andre Drummond at 17 and 11. So far he's averaging 16, 9, and 2 blocks and 2 steals. Well, I'm going to get to the end of the season, update you guys on the standings and how players are doing by then. Now look at this. We got some new All-Stars in town. Poku, All-Star starter for Team LeBron, and then off the bench we got Al Horford, Kevon Looney. I don't know why Kevon Looney's a 2-time All-Star, but he is. And then for Team Jokic, or I mean not Jokic, I don't know why I said Team Giannis, it's Cam Thomas, Andre Drummond, and Malik Monk. Neither Cam Thomas or Malik Monk have been All-Stars before, but they're now All-Star starters. And then who else do we have? We have JT Thor, who's a reserve for Team Giannis. So yeah, cool. I'm gonna go through, and those are the All-Stars. And I'm gonna go to the end of the season because, yeah, we're gonna start at the end of the season. Bulls really picked it back up, and trade deadline, no, we're gonna go right through that. We're not making no trades. Yeah, Bulls really picked it back up from going 0-6 at the start of the season or something like that, 1-6. But yeah, they really picked it up through the trade deadline. Now they're the second seed, and they're always, I don't know why, but they're like some of the like sim stuff. They're always like good in the sim stuff. Sometimes they'll go out and win a championship sometimes, even though they're not good enough to. And yes, I said as a Bulls fan, I'm realistic. All right, they're probably not even gonna make the playoffs this year. They're gonna, at best, they're gonna make it to the play-in. Even though I love Patrick Beverley, and he might make us win more games. We won tonight against the Wizards by 20 points, and then we beat Brooklyn by a lot. Joel Embiid, MVP, 30-11 with 2 blocks. Tari Eason, Rookie of the Year, 18-9.5 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. I think he's leading in steals as well. So, Jalen Duren, 6th Man of the Year. Daniel Gafford, Defensive Player of the Year, a steal and a half and 2.7 blocks a game. Cam Thomas, Most Improved Player, 26 points a game, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1 block. 52% from the field and 45% from 3. That's crazy. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. And All NBA First Team, Cameron Thomas. You saw his numbers a moment ago, and now he's a 6'3" guard, averaging 11 rebounds a game. I don't think he's Russell Westbrook, but... And then, All-NBA Second Team, we got JT Thor. He averaged just about 13 points, 12.5 rebounds, 4 assists, under 2 steals and 2 blocks, 43% from 3. I'm just going to do that at a 96 overall. But yeah, and then third team, we got Josh Hart, who averaged 17, 10, and 6, and a steal. I mean, he's already getting a lot of rebounds per game as a 6'4" forward. And then we got Andre Drummond, who averaged 20 and 12 per game, 2 steals and 2 blocks. Amazing stuff. And then defensive teams, we got Herb Jones, who's out right now. He averaged 11, 9, 5.5, 2 steals and a block. Cameron Thomas, JT Thor, and Daniel Gafford. The second team, we got Malik Monk, Mac McClung, Chris Boucher, Tari Eason, and Andre Drummond. A completely new second team, even though we've seen Andre Drummond on maybe a defensive team earlier on, maybe. Let's see. When's the last time did he make a defensive team? No, he did not. This was the first time he made a defensive team. I thought he did before. I guess not. I don't know if rebounds... Yeah, I mean, he wasn't the greatest... I don't know. I don't know why I thought he'd be on a defensive team before. When he got 16 rebounds a game in this season. And, 15 here and all that. I don't know. I think he would just be on a defensive team for some reason. And then, here's standings. Any of them changed? Let's see. Well, let's use in the playoffs. That shouldn't be. I mean, it looks normal to me, not gonna lie. Yeah, it looks normal to me, not gonna lie. I don't know. And what about standings? Do I need to look at standings? I mean, Chicago 55-27. Atlanta's up. Toronto's up. Bucks are down. Detroit is up. Cavs are down. Orlando was almost in the play-in. And New York is horrible. And then let's look at the West. New Orleans is on top. Lakers on top. Clippers, Sacramento, Denver. Houston's up there, so that's actually new. And Phoenix is horrible. Memphis is horrible. Portland is... I don't know. Yeah, you get it. And then let's look at the stats for each team. Let's go by player by player, I guess. Mac McClung averaged 13, 7, and 4. I don't need to look at whatever his name was. Andre Drummond, you saw his numbers. This guy averaged 10, 12, 2 blocks. He did his thing. And then Al Horford averaged 11, 9, and 6. So it all matters on shot tendency as well. You could be a 97 overall and only average 11 points a game. And then Bones Highland averaged 21, 5, and 6. 46% from 3. And then who'd I lower here? I lowered Ja Morant. I doubt he got any minutes. Right? Where is he? Oh, did I where did I put Ja? Ja, did he get released? Did Ja Morant got released? It looks like. Yeah, he got released. No, that happened. What did Jaren Jackson Jr. average? 19? Alright. What about Desmond Bane? He averaged 22. What about AJ Griffin? He averaged 16, 4, and 1. Kyle Lowry averaged 11 and 7.5 on not good shooting splits, so that didn't help. JT Thor, I think you saw his numbers a little bit. Yeah, here's his numbers. Kelly Olynyk averaged 16, 7, 6 assists. Next team is Malik Monk. He averaged 18.5, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Who did I lower here? I mean higher. Yeah, you get it. How did I upgrade here? 7. You saw these from Josh Hart. Austin Reeves, what did you average? 11 rebounds and 7 assists. 49% from 3. Bull, 13.5, 10 block a game. And then I lowered Luka. He's only 80 overall. He still averaged 21, 6.5, and 8 assists. So he still did his thing, but on lower field goal percentage. So Cam Thomas, you saw his numbers. Bruce Brown, what did he? 10, 5.5, and 5 assists, 2 steals and a block. That's Tyrese. Now TJ McConnell averaged 12, 7, and 8 assists and 2 steals. Herb Jones, he's out for 2 weeks. He averaged 11. Marvin Bagley averaged 15 and 10. Chris Boucher averaged 15 and 11.5, a steal and a half and 2 blocks. Tari Eason, you saw those numbers. Trey Jones, here's his numbers. I'm just going to speed through these from now on. Chris Paul, you probably didn't get minutes. Actually, you did. You got 6 minutes. He's a 69 overall. Why is he getting minutes? I mean, he played... This is this season's what the heck? Why do you get minutes? Alright. They do what they want. Poku, 98 overall. He averaged 18 and 11.5 and 6 assists. Jaden McDaniels averaged 13, 5, and 3. Did I lower? I lowered Cam Reddish. He definitely got released. No, he didn't. And he didn't get playing time. Kevon Looney. What did you average? 11 and 15 and 6.5. Crazy stuff. That's per 36. I don't want to see that. Daniel Gafford, 15. You saw some of those numbers. And that's it. Let's get to the playoffs. First round goes by. Any teams that's going to upset? Brooklyn 4-0 sweeps Philadelphia. No real changes here. Not really. I mean, looks about the same except for Brooklyn. And then they get swept and the Bulls got eliminated in Game 7 against the Heat. And it looks Hawks-Pelicans. You'd see this in a normal simulation, but Hawks win. Trae Young, Finals MVP. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm not going to go any more seasons, but let me know if you found this interesting, and just give me your thoughts about this in the comments below. And make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I mean, if you're still here, you should. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, and let's get to 250 subscribers. Right now, we're 20 subs away, so why not do it before February ends? And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.